Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Do you guys like my eyeshadow? I'm using Morphe's palette 39A. I don't really use like bright colors. I stay to the neutral browns, but for some reason today I just feel like doing something bright and something that popped. Today's video, it's another mommy's video, and today I'm gonna be doing must-have baby essentials. And by that I mean like the newborn to like a year stage, because I think like these products are the ones I use the most around this time. Some of them I'm still using. I hope you guys enjoyed last video on the breastfeeding must-have items. And again, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share this video with your mommy friends. Let's jump in today's video. So I'm gonna start off with Boone's Dry Tray, which is this one, the little a little ASMR. I actually have two of these. They're just on my counter. James is about to be 4 years old and I'm still using it pretty much for just drying your bottles or drying like your breastfeeding part. At least that's what I use it for. I have it separated from like the house dishes, and I know exactly where their bottles or my breastfeeding parts will be at. I also bought the little tree one, and you just insert this on top and it just stands. And I use this for like the binkies and for like the small breastfeeding parts. I only bought it for when I bought it with Lily's stuff, because I was breastfeeding and I had small little parts that I just didn't want all over, so that came in handy. Pretty easy to clean, it doesn't get that dirty, and it keeps your bottles dry and everything organized. So I really like that, and I think you guys will like it as well. My next item, it's gonna be the Nose Frida item. This is perfect for when your kids are sick and they have runny nose. I know some parents aren't gonna like it because you do suck out the boogers. It's not that nasty, and it's your kid. It's so your kid could breathe better. So I think we could all suck it up a little, and you get it, suck it up. It's not that bad. It's not like you're sucking up the boogers and swallowing it. You are just sucking up the boogers, and it comes with a little filter. Mine is all squished in because Lily was playing with this prior to me filming this video. It does come with a filter, and it does come, they do sell replaceables for it, and it's easy to clean. Just detach this, wash this, and that's it, and all the boogers are in here. But if you do not like this, I recommend just a regular, these are called bulb syringes. I kid you not, I have 4 of these. I don't know if it's just my kids or every other kid, but my kids have a lot of dry boogers. Like at least every day or every other day, I'm using this. I put up a fight using this because they hate it, but it helps them breathe better, so I'm okay with it. They could cry for a little as long as their nose and their airway is clean. And with dry boogers, my next item is any saline. Any type of saline, so you could make it easier for them and for yourself. It helps moisturize like the nostrils, or if they have any dry boogers, it would like help it come out easier. It's not that hard to use. I like the spray one, but they also sell the drop ones. You use it like if you were using the ones for the adult when they're sick. It's a lot easier to take out their boogers, because you know how some babies, well, when they're babies, their nose bleeder, they don't know how to breathe through their mouth. It's hard for them, and then if you help them take out their boogers and clean their airway, it makes it a lot easier for them. So, and I always feel so bad when they can't, like, I could see that they can't breathe. Oh my god, it just breaks my heart. Like, I was like, oh, poor baby, like, you know, you could breathe through your mouth as well, but they don't know that. So my next items are diaper rash ointments or any kind of treatment. We personally like the A&D one. This is like our third one, the prevent one and the treat one, because babies do get diaper rashes, and this helps once they have it, and this helps to prevent it. I usually put this on after every diaper change because it does help. Or if you do have a diaper rash, it also helps. Like in a couple hours you start seeing the difference. I remember James got really bad, and that's why we bought this one, the A&D one. And this one, we hardly use this one anymore. We just use this one the most, but we bought this one as a treatment once they do get diaper rash and they're like all red and stuff. This one helps because this one is to treat. It's already been used, but As you can see, I do use it. I have one of these in the living room when I change the diaper the most, and then I have one in the room just in case I'm not in the living room. Or you could use this as for say you have scrapes or any type of cuts. We also use this. James has dry skin, so sometimes we put this on him and it helps him like moisturize. Another one that we also use that I find that it's actually really helpful as well is the Aquaphor one, advanced therapy. And also we use this on the skin, like irritating skin or minor cuts, minor burns or stuff like that. Like you could use this one as well. It's Diaper Rash, Drool Rash, dry irritated skin, and minor cuts and scrapes. So that's what we use it to for. Since we're in this topic of diapers, my next item is a little diaper rack thing. I'm not quite sure what these are called, but these are where the diapers go. This one's empty. This one's Lily, where I put her diapers in right now. Actually, it makes it easier. It's more organized and more simple. Nothing extra. You put the diapers, you put it on their crib, and that's it. And you will always know where the diapers are at, instead of like having some diapers here, some diapers there, or just having them in their bag. Because I used to have them in their bags all the time, and sometimes all of them would drop, and then I had to pick them up, and it was really annoying. I do recommend one of these just if you want to be a lot more organized and, you know, have your know where your things are at. And of course, another baby essential are diapers. We use the left. Why? Because they're cheap and they do the exact same thing some expensive as Huggies or Pampers do. And I also have the night ones, the Huggy night overnights. But I use these more with James because James will pee a lot more at night than Lily does. So I haven't really used these with Lily. We had to buy James some separate ones because he'll go over them at night. So we started buying him the Huggies overnight, and it was a lot more better. And even these, like, he will pee so much, even these will be huge in the morning when he will wake up. For Lily, she goes a little less than James, so these are like perfect for her. She doesn't really, like, you know how some diapers blow up, like she doesn't really fill them up, and they're cheap. So, and then she's the only one using them right now, so like the big box actually lasts us a month. So again, I will recommend you guys look around, see which ones is better. I figured that with Lily, like, it was the same thing with James. Like, no, the most expensive diaper was the best. Like, whichever works for you guys. My next item is a nail clipper. You're gonna need one of these because I don't know how or why babies' nails grow so quick. I swear every other week I am cutting their nails because their nail just grows and then they scratch themselves. Like right now, Lily, like in the middle of the night, I guess she's like itchy or something, but she's like all scratched up from her chest and her back because I hadn't cut her nails and they were like so big. So you're gonna need one of these. I know it can be scary, so if you don't want to use a nail clipper, you could use your own teeth. Like when they're babies, like little tiny babies, and they hardly move while they're sleeping, you could just start clipping them off with your mouth. But once they grow older, like, it's a lot harder. So I do recommend a nail clipper. Don't be scared, because I think the more moms think about it, the scarier it is. Unfortunately, I have cut both of their nails to the point that it bleeds a little, but I think it's more of a mom guilt thing more than it hurting them. Like, because I mean, if you do it yourself, it hurts, but it doesn't hurt for that long. And then we're like conscious about it, and they are little kids, so they don't really just sit there and be like, oh my god, it hurts, you know. So if you do have an accident, just know it's an accident and don't feel bad. Like, I will like beat myself up the time I cut it because I felt so bad. But you know, mom guilt is a real thing. My next item is a pacifier. Although Lily, she does not like this anymore. She was never a pacifier girl, but James was. He loved his pacifier. I stopped giving it to him like around 4 months though, because he was like growing out of it, and I didn't want him to be all grown up and still on a binky. And even though babies are, or if your kid is, it's okay. Like, this is like a comfort thing for them, so I'm so totally for it. Lily was using this when I barely gave birth to her. I did have a binky with me in my delivery bag because I didn't have one for James, and he liked like sucking on his thumb a lot. So I figured like maybe Lily was the same. So I took it, and it actually was helpful. It helped her stay calm a little bit the nights we were in the hospital and the nights when we came home as well. I'm here for them. Sometimes she grabs it, like she has it in her toy thing. Sometimes she grabs it and she puts it in her mouth because she is attached to her nipple shield. So that's why I think it's like fine. But she was never the type of baby who would just lay there or sit there and just suck on her pinky. I guess she just didn't like it. Like, but James on the other side, like I would put him to sleep with the pinkies. Pinkies are yes for me. Take him to the hospital just in case, and you never know. And if your baby is attached to it, it's totally fine. Eventually they will just let it go. My other must-have are these breathable blankets. They're very big. I got these off of Amazon when I was getting ready for Lily's arrival. They're from Tiny Zone, and they're super soft. These are perfect for swaddling. This is what I used it for Lily when she was a baby. And since Lily was born when it was like, she was born in April, so like the hot weather was starting to begin and she was gonna be still a baby when it was hot, I decided to buy these so it wouldn't be so hot for her. And like I have like an attachment to these just because she was a baby, and I just like remember seeing her all wrapped up in these in her little rocking chair. And yeah, I do recommend these. These are soft, they're huge. You could take them with you. You could put it over the car seat. They're thin, but they also keep you warm. Like maybe these are more for like babies who are born in the summer. I will be linking again all the items that I name in this video in the description box. So if you guys want to check those out, just click on the link. My next item, I'm gonna be putting a picture up here because Lily is currently sleeping right now on it. It's her little Fisher Price rocking chair, I believe it's called. I love that thing. I could just put her in a nap. Like with James, he had one as well, and I will have one in my house. And then since I was working at the time, I will have that one at my mom's house as well. And now Lily, like that's how I put her to sleep. I try not to put her to sleep on the breast anymore. Like I let her breastfeed, and then I'll put her in a chair. The thing, I love that thing. I'm so happy like I bought it, because I was really debating on whether I should buy it or not. But I'm so glad that I bought it, because it has helped us. James, when it's nap time, James sleeps on the couch and she sleeps on her rocking chair. So that worked perfect for us when it's nap time. I usually just sit on the couch and I use my leg to rock her. Or it does come with the option with the little button of the little vibration buttons where it's just like vibrates by itself. So you could use that as well. Like now, my final and last product is, I know you guys have seen it. It's called Booming Bath Baby, but it's the big flower that goes in your sink. I didn't have that one with James. The first 2-3 months, I didn't shower James. My mom would bathe James just because I was so scared. Like he was tiny and I was scared like he'll slip. I wouldn't know how to hold him. I wouldn't know. Like I was so scared because I was my first baby. Like I didn't want to hurt him or anything. So we had like a regular tub, and he was born in December. So it's like when it's the coldest here, especially in my house. So we will grab the big tub, put it in my room, put the heater on, put some warm water, and we would bathe him like a 10-minute bath. Like it wasn't even that long. And then when he got bigger, it was always a tub, like tub back and forth. My next item, it's that flour, because it just makes everything simpler. Like you just put it in your kitchen, in your fucking sink, and you put your baby there, and that's it. Like you're standing up, there's no back pain. I don't know if you guys could tell, that was my favorite baby product like of all time. Like I wish I had discovered that with James, so it wouldn't be like I bathed that girl on that thing since she was 1, and then she was a little bit smaller than James as well. Like she'll just fit perfect on my sink. I think that product is a must. You guys, it's a little bit pricey, but you will use it for a long time. You can either dry it in the dryer or just put it in a hang, and it'll just in the bathroom in the tub, and it'll just like drip all the excess water. So I think that is a must if you don't want to be, I mean, if you have like a regular tub and you don't want to be leaning over because of back pain or anything. I think that is a must for you. So with that being said, I will be wrapping up this video right here. Those are all my favorite baby products. They might not be yours, but I mean, you could always give them a try, see if they work for you. But I think that those are just a must, like especially when they're in the newborn stage. It comes in handy. They're useful. You are going to use them. Again, I will be linking all the items that I've named in this video in the description box. And again, thank you guys for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment, like, and please share this video. Don't forget to turn on your post notification bell so you guys know when I post another video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.